In this video, we will explore the query component of our data science learning platform. So one more time, take a look at the menu on your left-hand side. You will be able to identify the query component, which is the sixth component available from the top. Click on it. It will be presented with the tabular kind of information to your right-hand side. So here you will be able to see all the entries that are part of the data set. Each row represents an entry, and each column represents an attribute for that entry. So for instance, for the first row, we have an entry with the name of Mr. Owen Harris, with the sex of male, with the age of 22. So that represents a passenger that is part of the Titanic data set. But let's say you want to observe a number of entries that share a specific kind of attribute. So let's say, for instance, that you want to identify all the passengers that are over 40 years old. You can come here to the column, select the column that you want to filter. So in this case, we want to filter by age. We can select the range of ages that we want. As we commented, we will select 40. And then you will add this filter. After you click Add Filter, you can see that the filter is shown here. You can also see that the table now reflects only the data that you selected in that specific range. So all the entries now are passengers that have at least 40 years old. You can also use the functionality of sorting. So if I click on this icon next to the name of the attribute, I'm able to actually sort in an ascending way all the entries or all the passengers by age. You can also do that to do in the descending order if you want. And you can also add additional filters on top of the first filter that you identified. So let's say that not only the passengers that are over 40, but you also want to identify the female passengers that are within that age. So you can come here again for the list of attributes that you have. Now you're going to select sex, and you will select only the female values for that attribute. You can then again come here to the button Add Filter. When you click Add Filter, now here it is presented two filters that are being applied to your data set. And your table is going to be presented only with passengers that are both female and over 40 years old.